Take a look at the shrub cherries here. These are University of Saskatchewan hardy, semi-sweet, semi-sour cherries. They're a bush form. They don't grow in a tree. They stay relatively short, and they get bushy. So I've got 3 different varieties here, 4 plants at the back of my garden. Right now I put a cage over them, just keep the birds out, otherwise you don't get any. These are 5-year-old bushes. They came as very small plugs. I planted them and they've grown up fairly quickly. They did some fruits last year, but much better crop this year. So I'll just take a quick look at each variety. Crimson Passion on the end here. It's quite a bit shorter than the other 2 center varieties. Yeah, so Crimson Passion. All the berries are getting close to ripe. Probably they're edible now, but probably in the next week they'll be even better. Yeah, so Crimson Passion. This one here is Romeo. It's got lots of berries right now. They're a little bit smaller than some of the other varieties, but they're fire engine red right now, and they'll get a bit darker yet. Lots of them on here. So it's probably the biggest bush is pushing out of the 7-foot high net. The next one beside it is Juliet. These berries are quite a bit bigger. I know you can't get a relative size comparison here, but they are bigger than the Romeo cherries. There's lots of them. They look a bit bigger. This bush seems to sucker a lot more, so I'm constantly getting suckers coming up around the bush. So some pluses and minuses for both. Another Crimson Passion here. Even though it was a very mild winter, about half the bush died back. So the southern half here died back. So it's a bit smaller than the other ones now. Very good sized cherries on it. I'm gonna give them another week before I'd really let you know which my favorite tasting ones were, but I remember not a whole lot of difference between them all last year. Yeah, I just want to show too, they do get the Juliet's not so bad here, but the Romeo has quite a bit of leaf spot. You can see on some of the leaves here, there's a lot of spots on the leaves. It's been a very wet spring so far. It's July 6th now. Just finally got a bit drier this week, but lots of leaves already falling off here. And I think last year probably a lot of the leaves were gone by the end of September. So not falling due to the cold, just falling due to disease. So that's the bush cherries. I'll just show you the net here too. It's all built out of conduit pipe from Home Depot. It's got some rebar driven into the ground there. 7-foot high pieces of conduit all connected to each other, and some bird netting draped over that. So 7 feet high, 7 feet wide, and 7 feet long. Sorry, no, 21 feet long. It's 3 sections big. Keeps the birds out nicely, and it's working good. So quite happy with these. They're a very nice ornamental bush. Provide a nice tasting fruit, and they do taste good. And you know, they're not as sweet as a sweet cherry, but they are good. All right, thanks.